All right. Welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It is time for KFLive number 230. That's right. Let's get this rolling, guys, and have some fun. I see a lot of you in here, so come on in, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to all, and my editorial comment off the bat. You ready for this? I do a lot of stump sticking on this channel, and I get a lot of grief about it from people that don't know me, don't know where I'm standing. They don't have a camera overhead to tell them how far back I'm standing. They got no clue. And I'm going to say something. I am not a foot away I am 4.5 to 5 feet away from the stump, and I hit the bullseye 9 times out of 10. So if you think it takes no skill and you think I'm just some idiot, then come on and challenge me. Okay, I feel better now. Anyway, I get that every freaking day. That takes no skill. You're only standing right over the top of it. Twit. Okay, I feel better now. All right, let's see who's here. Woo! Anasso's here. Chuckett's here. Jason Beecher's here. Hey, it's the Johnsons is here. Sterling Stutz is here. Fictional Iceland. There's Neil Valley, channel member. Jim Miller, channel member and moderator. There's Tim B, moderator extraordinaire. There is Uncle Cal. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. I see, who else is here? Is that it? Did I just say everybody? There's no way I did. Let's see who else is here. It takes real skill to be me. Twit. Exactly. Oh, gosh. By the way, if you guys want to know, we are currently sitting at 35,665 subs. That means last Monday afternoon, we went over 35,000 subs. And between then and now, so 7 days, we picked up 665 subs. That is crazy. Thank you. Wow. Any new people in here? Hello to you as well. What's up, Brian White? What's up? Knives Are Live. Thank you both for being channel members. Hey, Kirby Smith. Good to have you here. All right, I'm done being when I find a stump, it's on. There you go. Knives Are Live. Yeah, best of luck, dude. I mean, look, I did that one with that cold steel Luzon and hit the bullseye twice in a row. I want to see somebody else step up with a knife you haven't even touched in 2 years and throw it directly into the stump twice right in the bullseye. Yeah, that's what it's about right there. Hey, what's up, oh father? Okay, we going to start talking trash now. Look, I'm not great. I'm mediocre. We've talked about this. I am the mediocre guy, but I'm not standing right over the top of the stump. Hey, Kelly's Mishmash channel member Marco is in the house as well. Good to have you here. Mike Jernak channel member. Good to see you. Mrs. Freak Show channel member, moderator, and friend and pal and goofy. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, person who makes up names for my knives. Freak Show is in the house. What's up, Mr. Jeremy? Good to have you here. First the paraframe, now the straw stump. I'm just ticking everybody off. You know, Neil, that's what should be. Well, I think I'm going to be cremated, but that's what should be on my urn, I guess I would say. KC was the best at mediocrity. I want that. I want a t-shirt that says that. That's what we need. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that one too. Ashland's already working on a t-shirt design, but we got to do that one too. I'm goofy, I'm weird, and I'm a nerd. I'm proud. Yep. I love it. That is perfect. Now, a couple things about tonight. We do have a few packages to open, and we have a guest coming on. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but at 8:30 tonight, we have a guest coming on for about 15 or 20 minutes to make an announcement and tell us some stuff. You'll have to wait around and see who it is. I deliberately didn't announce it because I wanted people to be surprised for once. Balluminati in the house. All right, guys, please. Hello, Mr. Feely, Robert Feely in the house. Thanks for being here. Channel member. All right, start hitting me with those pocket checks. Bring them on. By the way, I finally go to the new orthopedic surgeon tomorrow to see if maybe they care enough to fix my finger. We'll find out. I answer to no one, says Jason Beecher. Ron Dobbins has been a member for 6 months. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you, man. There you go. There's your Daleka salute. Thank you. Scab is coming on to give us a throwing class. Well, you look, all I've seen Scab do is run his mouth and throw the knife at some board with an X on it and not even hit the X. So I don't want to talk about it. I said a bullseye, and he keeps saying he hasn't had time. So let's do that. Mr. Stumpy, yes. All right, I'm done now. No, right before I came on, some guy said, that takes absolutely no skill. I could just hear him. That's what he sounded like. I bet you if you could turn him up, that's what he sounded like. Oh, that's what you want on your headstone. What was it, Jason? I got to scroll back up now. Jason Beecher said, what was it, Jason? I can't remember, dude. I answered to no one. No, you don't anymore. I thought you were doing it with AI. Yes, I am. Here we go. Here's a pocket check. Tempest Practice, Sparrow Strix for David Helka, who is a channel member and has been for a long time. Thank you. By the way, go ahead and start dropping your pocket checks, guys. Urban F 5.5 for Wolf Style 88 and a okay. My handle of my cup hit the mute button. Urban F 5.5 with a BGM regrind for Wolf Style. Hey, Angelo. Hey, Rolf Robertson. Hey, Lorenzo. Lorenzo's got his Dust Devil today. Man, the chat is thumping. Fractus and a crayon for Mrs. Freak Show. All right, here's one of these long-winded people. Aries Raptor, Aries Crow, Dojo Geared, Fractus, Downdraft, Thunderhead, Hogue K320, Wixco Vortex, Devo Fireball, More Maker Trapper, and a QSP Hedgehog, and a Baton 4 for Bluminati Ninja channel member and moderator. Thank you, sir. Hey, projectiles are sharp. Tim B's got a Tempest Tornado. Brian Brown Finch and a Victorinox Classic SD. Nice, dude. Mr. Uncle Cow's got the Lynch AAP and a Leatherman Wingman PS. Oh, PS. Hi, everyone. Okay, got it. Riyadh K3 and an Evo 4.0 full DLC. Dang, Nick. Nick's up in here going, oh! Nice, Nick. Thanks for being here. My Thunderhead and a Blue G Mascus Microburst for Robert. Nice, dude. Very cool. Sky Blue Monday, Blue Sky Monday, Downdraft Microburst, and Aries Bloom Poon for Jim Miller, channel member and moderator as well. Olight Arkfeld, Tempest Jetstream, Rosecraft, Buffalo River Jack, and Olight I5R, Opin Mini, and a Junkin Genius Hank for Father. Nice, dude. Good to have you here. James Alton also has a Pinion, a Crate Tactical OTF, and a Case Copperlock. Good stuff, James. And thanks for being a channel member as well. Anaso Raptor. Okay. Hinder XM18, 3.5 Aggressor, Battle Blue Black, and Blue G10, River E0 Fidget Utility Knife, Olight Trail Light in AOL. Oh, that's cool. Leatherman Wave Plus, Sapphire, Victorinox Huntsman, and a Transparent Knives Guppy. By the way, everybody looking at my sale post from today, the Rivery is off the table. That has sold, but everything else is still there. Devo Tallboy for Michael Ridgway. Nice, sir. I am not a mischievous pocket clip. You take that back. Anaso, I have my Veritas in the open pocket of one of my favorite pair of shorts. Uh-oh. Oh, you lost it. That is not good. All right, we are caught up. Oh, wait, Michael Chavez with the launch 4. Nice, dude. Nice. And every time I read Michael's name, I think of a Chavez knife that I played with at Blade Show that's coming out soon, but I don't think I want to spend $500 for it. There's this Road Rash version of the Chavez Dissident, which is their new OTF coming out, but it's $500. I really want one, but I don't know if I'll be able to make myself do it. Currently carrying a Microtech Stitch Ramlock for Blazeburger. Nice. Jason Beecher with a Leatherman Wingman, a Gerber utility knife, and a Case Sadi Jr. Nice. Neil McKenzie steps into the chat. Ding, ding. Neil with the 17-month member chat. There you go. There's your Daleka salute. Hope it's not too terribly hot where you are. It's actually a little cooler here this week. Hope you're staying cool as well. What if I pay for the Appalachian Ridge Runner, but you send the Machine Wise. No, that's not happening at all. But it's a cute idea. Thank you. Neve Knife Co. A fender in blue trim for David Jewell. Nice, dude. Oh, yeah. That is just a gorgeous OTF. It really is. Keith, the Knife Freak, 45 months. Good evening. Guess what I carried? He's got a Tempest Microjet in Flame Anno. Flame, what's it called, Casey? Wow. Firestorm. Jeez. I just had a brain fart. Okay. We got everybody. So let's see what I've got. I got to take my stupid finger brace off to do this. The first in the pocket today. Hey, there's Fred. Fred just got home from visiting TRM. Nice. What'd you get, Fred? Oh, you know what? I got to remind them. They're supposed to be sending me something for the 10th anniversary, and I haven't seen it. I bet you they forgot. Do you like the Protect Duke? I don't know that one, Michael Chavez. I'm not familiar with that one. But this is the Tempest Fractus with a little pizzazz here with the this is the Storm Cloud one, but with a blue Arctic Storm fat carbon inlay, which is really, really cool. Nice. All right. And second one for me today, by the way, I should say, whenever I get around to getting everything together, I didn't cut with this today or anything. I just in the pocket, being very gentle with it. And this will be one of the knives that will be for sale on that upcoming prototype and other Tempest sale coming your way. So I've been very careful with it today. Very careful. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it over here. Uh-oh. Wow. What just happened? I just waved. Oh, I got a loose seam, and I just waved the knife in my pocket. Hey, Dan Stan. Big group hug. Fred said, got a Neutron 2 with a frag pattern, even though the hot one is the Bulldog and tie, but I'm not really into Axis Lock. Same. Yeah, that's why I don't have a Bulldog either. Yeah, Tim, I've been, did you not hear me talk about that recently? Shoot, I left them upstairs. But I've got Jetstreams, microbursts, and pinions that are going to be on sale coming up. And then I've got a few microjets and I think 3 fractuses that aren't prototypes. So I think 4 microjets or 3 microjets and 3 fractuses, I believe, that are brand new. That'll be going on sale. Listening and lurking. Hello there, Aries. All right. Second knife in the pocket today is this stunning, beautiful piece. Guys, titanium frame lock and 14C. And I think these are like 125. This is the Flightanium Concourse. I love the blade shape on this. Absolutely cool. I am glad to see them make something other than a shark lock recently. This is okay, Tim. Well, those are coming. I'll show you what they are. I can't right now because they're upstairs because I was going to take pictures of them, but I ran out of time. I haven't gotten around. I got to get the pictures taken so I can get them ready to go. But there is the Flightanium Concourse. This is what a great little knife for 125. I mean, come on. Very nice and super thin, lightweight, very lightweight. Hey, Kodiak, what's going on? Good to see everybody for sure. Yeah, I wanted to get back on Scott's books, guys. I got to be good for a while. I gotta focus on some other stuff, and I'll go back on there sooner than later. I want some more stuff, but not right now. Carrying the new Rosecraft Mud Creek Congress in green micarta and loving it. Thanks for all you do, KC, to make Mondays great. 7 months, nice pins, and thank you for always sending stickers for giveaways, dude. I appreciate that so much. There's your Dolica salute. Appreciate you being a member for 7 months. Robert Willoughby, hello. Man. What logo looks like a Benchmade trademark? The logo on the Dolica? What logo? Oh, the eagle? Are you talking about the eagle? That doesn't look like a Benchmade. Hey, have I said hello to you, Neil Valley? I think I did. All right, Mick Ranger dropping in. Good to see you. I refuse to run the furnace in August. Yeah, we won't be either. It's supposed to get to 58 tonight, but we're not running jack. Nope, we'll just freeze. It's okay. No, the knife for 120 looks like a Benchmade logo. I don't know what we're talking about. You talking about the Flytanium logo? It's a fly. It's a fly. It's not the Benchmade logo. It does kind of look like it though a little bit. I can see that, but it's a gross looking fly. Ew, gross. All right, fine. Flytanium logo. Yeah, it does kind of look like it a little bit. What's up, Goondocks? Good to see you. And the third knife for me today is in a Northwoods leather slip. This has been molded like crazy around this knife, as you can see. This is the Jack Wolf sharpshooter in the black blade and bolster and hardware, and the Arctic Storm fat carbon. Gotta love it. What a cool shape. I mean, I love this thing. We had 46 last night. It's supposed to be, wow, 43 tonight. Okay. Just got the Tenable Shard in today. Says Kodiak. Very cool. Flytanium logo is like Vanilla Ice complaining how he didn't copy Queen's Beat. Yeah, I mean, come on. Hey, yeah, okay. That's funny. Sugar Maple Jack and pure Purple Crystal. I have that one on the way, Jim. That one's on the way for me to review. I didn't get blue this time because I've gotten a slew of blue slip joints lately, and I wanted something different for once. So that's what I got. What number did I speak of? What I miss? Why is my phone so loud right now? Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I think we got everybody. All right, let's start jumping into some of these doohickeys that came in today. I'm going to start with this one. I don't know why I'm going to start with this one. Okay. I want everybody in the chat real quick. And by the way, you don't really have to do this. I'm just being funny. But everybody in the chat, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and then fill in your name. So it would be I, Tim B, for example. Okay, go ahead and say that. Do solemnly swear that even though Casey's about to show me something that he already recorded a unboxing on, I will surely watch the video when it drops. Thank you. All right, I'm done. I'm done being obnoxious. That's it. Hey, Justin, Ohio. All right, so how many of you out there have a spouse? Raise your hand. I see the hands. I would do anything for mine, even including something I would never do. You guys know there are two Benchmade knives in my collection. Number one is a Benchmade 945 given to me by Big Red EDC. Number two is a Benchmade Vector given to me by Trevor when he won it off of Smoky Mountain Knife Works National Knife Day giveaway like 12 years ago, something like that. Nice, Mrs. Freak Show. Love it. Oh, you guys are funny. Nice, very cool. We'll maybe watch. You better watch. All right. So Benchmades are overpriced. And I also have another issue, which is they still use older materials and then jack the price up. I wish they would use some newer designs, but my wife came to me one day. She goes, come here. and she's watching one of her favorite YouTube channels. The guy cooks, and he's always had this like Santoku kitchen knife, and I've got one. I've got a Wusthof Santoku, and suddenly he walks in with a different kitchen knife, and she goes, "I want that. What is it?" And I'm like, "Oh, like this." And she goes, I said, "You know, I'm going to get you what you want, right?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you know what that is?" And she goes, "No." I said, "That's a Benchmade." And she goes, "Oh no, is it really?" And I said, "Yep." So we went and looked, and when she saw the price of it, she said, "Nah, don't do it." And I said, "I'm going to get you one. I'm just going to look for it for a while." Okay. So then I was talking to Zach, and Zach's stuff was going over to Benchmade, and he was going to go buy himself something. And I said, "See if they've got, a discounted price on this sucker." And of course, Zach got me a good price. And yeah, of course, Neil. So I got my beautiful bride a Benchmade, and I'm almost more ashamed of that than I was of the Gerber Paraframe. No, I'm not. This is really cool. So, hey, Pims. Oh, gosh. So we have the Benchmade station knife, okay? And let me just give a little PSA off the bat. The PSA goes something like this. If you're going to get this knife, please don't buy the Rich Light version. I have an Altitude. It's a fantastic knife. Very cool. Only $1 million, right, Robert? Exactly. A Virginia Tech fan. Oh my goodness. All right, we're shutting it down. We're done with the stream. Oh my goodness. All right, fine. I'm just kidding. Football starts Saturday for Liberty, but that's cool. You're welcome to be here. I'm just being obnoxious. Hey, Gabe Harlan. So don't buy the Rich Light one, guys. Rich Light is micarta. Rich Light is going to pick up, like if you're cutting raw fish, you're going to get raw fish in your handle material, okay? Don't do that. Don't buy Rich Light. I'm not sure why they're selling a Rich Light kitchen knife. But anyway, this, nice fast. I know you love her in order to swallow. Yes, exactly. So I will be reviewing this. I will be doing testing. This is the G10 version, CPM 154. And guys, I got to tell you, I unboxed this a little bit ago, and I'm shocked at something. This is ridiculously thin. Unbelievably thin. I am impressed. And since it's so tall, it is. So we're going to see if we can ribbon some catalog paper here. I haven't tried to cut with this yet. So I'm super curious, actually, what this is going to do. I'm really curious. I'm impressed, actually. I am actually impressed with this grind. Texas at Buckeyes. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. All right. I have to say something really terrible real quick. You guys ready for this? Yeah, no, I'm going to be doing that, Goondocks. Okay. Right at this very moment, I am stoked to own this knife. This is going to be an all-world kitchen performer. I can guarantee this. Now, how long's the edge going to hold up? How's it going to do? I don't know. But just this, okay, look at that. Plenty of clearance. And how thin and slicey this sucker is. I mean, no effort, guys. No effort at all. Zero effort. So I will be using this in the kitchen ASAP, probably tomorrow night, depending on what we cook. And I will record some video with it. So you will definitely get a testing video and a full review. I'm actually very happy that I have this. In all seriousness, I am very impressed with this Benchmade and very pleased that I have it. Still overpriced, and we're still going to talk about that. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, there are some Benchmades that I just don't care for. A lot of them. Thank you, Titanium Tendencies. Oh, another shot right at me. Sheesh. I just want to do that one more time. By the way, what I'm going to be doing is once I dull this, I'll send it to Free Show because I'm not sure I trust myself to sharpen this. But holy Moses, this is excellent. Absolutely. I mean, come on. Oh, come on. I screwed it up that time. I don't have enough room left. I didn't leave myself enough room. Wow. Yeah. So what do you guys think of the Benchmade station knife? Again, they're still pretty pricey, especially if you don't get the Rich Light. The Rich Light is the cheap version. I would say don't get Rich Light in your kitchen. That is just my tip. I would say that for sure. So what do you guys think of that one? Yeah, I don't. That's the problem, Michael. If they would do some frame locks and liner locks, that would be awesome. I don't know. Maybe you think I could sharpen it, Jeremy? I don't know. First, I got to dull it. So we'll do that first. I don't know. We'll see. But if I can't, I'll definitely send it to you. Oh, no, I know. Just ordered one from almost ordered one from GovX. Gotcha. Nice, Goondocks. That's great. Yeah, that's the problem, man. And now I don't have to watch the video. Oh, dang. Didn't you do the pledge? There you go. Yeah, chuck it. I mean, that's good too. There was no talking her out of this. She loves that channel and they have this knife. And so she wants this knife. And I'm happy to have it. I should get one from NAF Sergeant at some point too. From Mike. I love Mike. Mike is such a cool dude. He's just very quiet and reserved and just goes about and does his business and works his tail off. No, I got you, Tim. I know that. So that is the Benchmade station knife. I'm actually very happy to have that. All right, now I'm going to do a package that I didn't know was coming, and I don't exactly know. We're not stumping that. Too expensive to stump. Sorry. Okay, this is a package that I didn't know was coming, and I'm not sure. Whoa. Woo. Oh, well, that's why I like it, Goondocks. I like a good tall blade. So I didn't know this was coming, and I don't exactly know what it is, but I think I know. Yep, that's what it is. So we have a care package, guys. I didn't know this was coming at all, and I am very thankful for this. So let me get everything out of here, and then we're going to show you, and there is going to be something added to the giveaway tonight. And the note says, here are some pins for giveaways, guys. We have a package from P&W Funworks, a member of the EDC Roundtable. Josh over there, love it. Oh, look at that. Stump it. No, we will not be stumping that knife. Thank you for your kind consideration. I will not be stumping that knife. So there's your Dalek salute, Mr. McRanger. Thanks for your 3 months of membership. Hey, Douglas Wagner. It was $240 when I was looking at it at GovX. Yeah. That's a good price. Hey, Matt Maurer, what's up? All right, so let's see what we got. All right, we're going to go through each one of these. He puts a lot of work into these, so we're going to make sure we give him some love. Now, they come in these. This particular one comes in a nice little velvet sheath. Oh, now see, I dig that. So I'm not sure what kind of wood it is. He used to label the wood. I think it might just be cedar, looking at it. Very cool looking pen. Hey, as you guys see these, pay attention and you get to pick the one for the giveaway tonight, okay? So pay attention. We'll call this one boat paddle. I don't know because it looks like the top of I don't know. So we'll call that one the boat paddle. I don't know. I'm an idiot. It's okay. We have what may be red cedar next. And I don't know. We're just going to have to let you guys tell me. I don't know what to call them, but we got the red cedar one here with kind of I guess it looks kind of like a scepter, or a spear maybe. All right. Sugar Maple Jack. Yes, that is correct. Now, I don't know what wood this next one is. This is wild looking, and it's stuck in the plastic. All right. This is, let's just say this one's like a moon on the top there. Really cool pin. So that's number 3. We still got a bunch left. And I don't know what to call this one. This is a thingamadoodly. Kind of like a feather or like a quill, you know what I mean? That's cedar, I believe. Cool again. Man, his carving has gotten better and better. It was already good. It was already great. And it's gotten better and better and better. It's really good. Hey, Blast, what's up, Donnie? Hey, J1 Doobie. I guess that's how you say it. But this is, hey, Ron Crow. I like that one. Ooh. Very cool as well. So again, hand carved pins. PNW Funworks. PNW Funworks. Let's see. Let's do this one. Another red cedar, maybe. Wow. Just a spindle, if you will. That's really cool. I mean, that's a lot of work. Hey, Steve SBK. Hey, Brown Sugar. Hey, Donnie B. Donnie B? Like Donnie B all day is here? Wait, I saw somebody say hello, Donnie B. Mahogany. Okay. All right. Probably so. Yeah, they do look like wizard wands. You're right. This one. Oh, yeah. That's really cool as well. Kind of faceted up there. That's really cool. Where'd I put the sheath for that one? There it is. All right, this one, there's 3 left. We're getting there. Red oak, nice. This one, look at this. I dig that. Da-da-da. Very nice. Have I ever showed you guys, some of you have seen this about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. Where is it? He carved me a tri-stick pin. This is the one that's stuck around. I have 2 that stuck around, actually. I have this one that's mine right here, which is gorgeous. And I have this tri-stick pin that he made because we were talking about tri-sticks and he made a pin out of it, which I think is cool. Basswood. How you know that? Did you say HR Puffin stuff? Yes, sure. Hey, Brian F. Good to see you. Here's another one. Oh, gosh. That one, that might be my favorite. That is cool. All right, well, what is that one? All you experts out there. Titanium Justin hopping into the chat, also known as Ultim Justin. I'm a woodworker. Gotcha, dude. Thank you. And last but not least, we have this one. Look at that at the top. Holy cow, that's awesome. So, yeah, if you guys have a particular one you want to give away, hey, Colleen Tex, 90 people in here. Our guest will be here in about 15 minutes, and that'll be fun. Hey, there's Gorilla. I saw you just hop off my screen there. Pine. Yep, there you go. I'm pretty sure it's brown wood. Thanks, Dale. You guys are funny. All right, I'll just pick one for the giveaway because nobody's really picking one. I think I'm going to do that. Where'd it go? That really crazy. This one. Yeah, I think we'll do this one for the giveaway tonight. I think we'll do this one. What do you guys think? Is that approved? I mean, that is too freaking cool. Papa Chuck, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, I got one more package to hop through. Let me put all these pins, not mine. Jeez. And I almost put my tactile pin in there too. All right, we're going to put these back in the envelope so I can keep them safe. And put them over here in the giveaway drawer. Along with all that paracord and all those Tim B tools. If only you can figure out how to do a reliable ink. Oh, are those not? I mean, mine work fine. I've got 2 of them and they all write great. Mine work great. No, I did not get anything for National Knife Day. I didn't see any deals that lured me in. There you go, Steve. That's funny. All right, last but not least, we have a package here that came from, I can't remember who. I haven't opened it beyond just looking in the box. Woobin. This is a new flashlight from, a refillable. Okay. I saw reliable. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Last year's deals were way better. I gotcha. Yeah, I didn't see anything. What's up, Kevin Smith? That said by me. And by the way, I sent my Quiet Gary Drift LC back to Quiet Carry after a little bit of back and forth with them, telling me it's impossible that it's locked up like that. And they actually told me that I was operating the frame lock incorrectly. And I'm like, excuse me, that I was pushing it towards the tang from my video. And I'm like, do you know how many knives I handle? I am not doing that. So hopefully they're going to fix it. We'll find out. Got on Aries Books. Nice, Rory. So this is the Woobin X4. I have no idea about this one. They just said they were sending it, and I don't really know much about it. So we're about, okay. So for those of you that kind of didn't like what Through Night did with the Defender, I think you're going to like what I'm about to show you. So the Through Night looked exactly like the Olight. Now, all of us know there's a limited number of designs you can do, both for knives and flashlights, that work. This, to me, looks like Woobin's version of a flat flashlight. Now, rather than a dial, okay, we have a switch over here that goes between lock and light and UV and whatever that is, laser, I guess, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. And so, all right. Well, so far I can't turn it on. There must be, I just threw away that little tab. There must be something I have to do. Maybe there. Hold on. Give me a second. We're going to see if there's a, all right. Unlock down. Hang on. Oh, I see you, Doug. I will be with you in just a moment. I'm trying to unlock this thing. I am not. There we go. Yep, there was a tab on the battery. That's exactly what I believed. All right, so here we go. So if we turn this guy on now, we have a flashlight. And because it's Woobin, it's got that dial that dims it up and down, which is pretty cool. Well, it's not dimming it, actually. That's interesting. I got to read up. We'll have to figure that out. There we go. That dimmed it. Okay, I was on the wrong mode. And then we have a UV, I believe. No, the side light. Look at that. I don't know what's happening. It's flashing green and white. And I'm sure you can probably change the color. Yes, you can. Okay, so that's the Woobin X4. We will be showing that one off. Again, I just wanted to get it out of the box and show you guys what it looked like. It is rechargeable. Pretty cool looking light. And I don't think anybody can say this is a copy of the Arcfeld. It is definitely its own light, if you will. Very unique looking, very unique layout. I think this is definitely their flashlight, if you will. Flashlights have been turning me off lately. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to bring in a guest here. First of all, guest, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right. So we're going to bring our guests in. Guys, I hear this every day in my videos, and this is not an exaggeration. Boy, that's a really nice knife. I wish I could carry it where I live. I can't carry that where I live. That's got too long of a blade, okay? If you're that guy commenting that in my chat, in my comments, listen up to what we're about to bring in here. This is our friend Doug Ritter from Knife Rights. Doug, hey, how you doing? I might want to put my headphones on. All right, how you doing? Uh-oh. I do not hear you. Guys, do you hear Doug? Let me know in the chat if you guys are hearing Doug. All right, let me see. You're not muted. Edit mic settings. I'm checking on your mic here, Doug. Can you guys hear him? No audio for Doug on my end. Okay, Doug, we are not hearing you. I'm going to mute and unmute. Nope. Yeah, I just confirmed my headphones are wearing. Now you got your camera working, Doug, and now your mic's not working. No, we still don't hear you. Uh-oh. Well, guys, tell you what, Doug, I'm going to take you down for just a minute. I'll come right back. I'm going to go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead and share this, okay? While I give Doug a minute to see if he can figure that out. What we're here to talk about tonight is the Ultimate Steel Spectacular. I can't talk. Guys, there is only 6 days, 10 hours, and 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes to get in. Now, I would not ask you to do something that I haven't done. I got in about a week into into the Ultimate Steel Spectacular and did my thing. Now, here's two things. Love my Ritter Hogue. Yeah, that's awesome. And there's Tim putting up a link. All right, I'm going to pop him back up and see if we can hear him real quick. Any luck? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'll come right back. Well, I'm going to keep talking about what we're here for, and hopefully we'll get it sorted, Doug. I would love to hear you. So it's the final week. Now, the way this works is this is their biggest fundraiser of the year. Companies all over the place donate prizes to give to you guys as an incentive to give to Knife Rights, okay? And hold on. So they've got a ton of awesome prizes, okay? And so the way this works is you go donate, and you can see right there on the page, it tells you how many entries you get for how much money, when you get to become a member, all that stuff. And what I would tell you is at least pay for a year membership, and then you will get, let's see, I got to go look at the sheet here where I can see it. If you enter as a member, which one is, oh, wait, I heard a beep. Maybe let's see if that did it. Doug, hello, let's try that. No, unfortunately, I'm not hearing you, sir. I'm sorry. It happens sometimes. We have this happen, and I would love to have you on here, but I'm not hearing you. Making sure with the chat. Can you guys hear him? I don't think so. So, yeah, the prizes are unbelievable. And basically you get in, and here's what you're doing, guys. I'm going to brag on Doug for a minute, because this guy is dedicated to this. He goes, he picks what states they want to work in. It's him and his wife and an attorney, and they go and they work in these states to try to get legislation through to get you better knife laws. Okay. And so, hey, eggs and ham in the chat. What the heck? Good to see you, dude. But yeah, so Knife Rights needs your help to keep going. They can't, if they don't have the money, they don't travel, they don't go do all of the lobbying and all the things they need to do. So they need that help. So this is basically what I would love to say is forget the prizes, go donate. But Doug is saying, I'm going to give you prizes. Okay. And these are great, great prizes. I mean, we're talking, let's see, do we show them up here on the front page? I think we've got, yeah, here's some of the stuff right here on the front page. Yeah. So guys, we're talking really cool. Now, Doug, I know you can't talk, but at least you can nod to this. Wait, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, you said something.
Miracle.
You said something in the private chat too. Okay. But I was trying to just give the speech here, but
it was pretty damn good. You're hired.
There you go. If you get in now, Doug, you get what? What do you get that in the next 6 days, you get what? Double the chances, right?
Double the chances because you're entered in both the tail end drawing and the main drawing.
Gotcha.
Altogether, over $125,000 worth of prizes. The main drawing prizes starts with a 50 cal and a Johnny Stout feather Damascus liner lock, and goes on from there. The tail end drawing is itself spectacular. Starts off with the custom Heretic.
Tim's putting up the links. Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate that.
Custom Heretic, a custom Kirby Lambert Damascene folder, an incredible Trevor Morgan Jr. feathered Damascus integral chef's knife, and then the prizes
I'm still scrolling here, Doug. This is crazy.
Yeah, and when you enter. When you donate now,
yep.
If you donate, for each level you donate, you get additional free chances. And if you donate at $100 or more at those levels, we have some beautiful SOG knives that you can win. And at $500, we have a $265 cold steel that's all engraved with knife rights shall not be infringed and that sort of thing.
Yeah, without bragging about how much I gave, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I got one of those SOGs and gave it away already to these guys. So I enjoy doing that every year. That's one of the fun parts of this for me is giving a special edition like that away to somebody. But yeah.
You know what the fun part? I mean, all of this is hard work. It is really a pain gathering it, putting together. But it's wonderful to be able to text someone or call someone and say, I'm calling because you won. And one of the unique things about the Ultimate Steel is you get to choose your prize.
Yeah.
From everything that's left. So the first guy chosen in each drawing gets to pick their prize. And then the second person gets picked from everything that's left. So it's not just a question of, hey, you can win a grand prize or you can win a second level prize. You get to pick your prize from all that's left.
And it's unbelievable. I've just been scrolling through it, and this is great stuff. I mean, there's nothing there that I wouldn't want to win. It's all really beautiful stuff. That's awesome.
We try harder, and I think we've got the best fundraiser on the internet, honestly.
I think that's fair.
It's fair, and we are accomplishing so much.
So let's talk about that real quick, Doug. Again, you heard my little spiel at the beginning. Every day, it's not a joke. It's not every day I get a comment. I wish I could have that in my state. I can't believe, and then you got the poor people in California that they can have an OTF, but it's got to basically be a toothpick. This is the Monterey Bay Knives California Legal OTF. That's actually what they called it. And I mean it's a nice little OTF, but it's basically a tiny little toothpick. So what are you accomplishing? I mean, obviously in my state, we got two big things in the last 3 years, I guess. We got OTFs to be legal, and then we got OTFs to be legal to carry. And so what else, Doug? Tell us what Knife Rights has accomplished that people might not know about.
So this has been a very good year for some new stuff that we've been doing. Besides the fact that we are getting knife bans repealed, we also got our first state where we got debanking banned. So we're part of the whole. So we have had so many manufacturers and makers have difficulty with banks just saying, "Hey, go away." All they can see is weapons, or credit card processors and that. So this is an area that we are starting to work with, and Idaho was our first. As folks may know, we have 3 federal lawsuits in process. Speaking of California, our appeal in our challenge to California's 2-inch carry, under 2-inch carry,
right,
is on the appeal. We're working on that. The Minnesota case is starting to move. I'm going to get posed here sometime soon. Always a lot of fun. And then the federal.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, really. I've done enough of them now that it's not so bad as the first time when we sued New York City. But
and Doug has always said, and I know this is true, all of what he just described takes money. It's travel, it's everything that goes into it, and prep and everything else. So, by the way, I wanted to point out Rory's comment here. Rory's one of our guys that when he wins something from your drawing, he gives it to us to give away to.
That's awesome.
So
that's awesome.
I've always enjoyed that very, very much. And there's others that have done the same thing. So I just think this community is great, guys. And look, we're not talking. I'm not asking you to donate, $10,000. However, if you got it,
I would not say no to that. But I also won't say no to $20.
Right. I was going to say, if everybody does their part, I wouldn't say their part, but if everybody does a part, and maybe you get in, there's all these levels they've got right up there at the top. $20 for 1 entry, 40 for 2, 60 for 4, and you get it. One of those is free. $80 for 6, 2 free. $100, and you get that SOG donation. But you know what I'm saying? So there's a level there. Hopefully, if you can only do the $20, that's 1 entry. You get a chance to win, and you're helping. You're helping
2 drawings.
2 drawings. That's right.
Yeah.
Very cool. So that's awesome. And again, I can't imagine. I deal with Doug in my job. I work with the Federal Communications Commission. I'm in TV and radio. I work with a lot of legal stuff. I'm on the phone with lawyers a lot. And
Isn't it fun?
No, regulatory stuff. If you guys have never dealt with regulatory stuff, it doesn't make any sense. One of my favorite things, this is Doug, and this is no lie, and you can tell me this. Everywhere I go in my state, so Virginia, I'm not, you won't beat around the bush here. I hear from people, somebody, I'll be out somewhere and maybe I'm at work and I cut something. They're like, isn't that an out the front auto? And I'm like, yeah, it's legal. And they're like, no, I talked to a cop where I live and he says you can't. And so you get all of these blurred, things about, and dealing with the Federal Communications Commission. They'll never come right out and tell you what's legal and what's not legal. They just say, man, here's some law, read it and figure it out, And
we tried to do better than that.
Yeah, but, I understand.
When
you do better than me, but as the end user, it's tough sometimes.
When you're trying to overturn laws that have been on the books for 50 years or 60 years, and we accomplish that, it could take a long time for people to realize that, hey, I can carry an auto in
right. I just think people don't understand.
Or like Texas, where it was illegal to carry a Bowie knife in the state of Texas. So when we
That's
get
funny.
these laws overturned, it does take a while for the general public to get it, because we rarely get more than a paragraph coverage when we get a bill passed
Right.
in the regular news. So one of the challenges is getting the word out. And
I like that. That's not very Texasy of them. I like that. That is not.
no,
No.
it wasn't. But we did fix it.
Yep.
We're back in Texas. Well, we're back in the Fifth Circuit in Texas, the Northern District of Texas, challenging the Federal Switchblade Act. And, that's on appeal. Our first brief is due on the September 24th or 5th. That's been a long, ongoing expense, and it will continue, theoretically continue up to the Supreme Court, which is what we did with New York City. So
right.
The lawyers do give us a very reasonable rate, and it's reasonable only from their point of view, because it's still a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah, it's still a lot of money from our point of view. And we can't do it without the support of you and the good folks that are listening. That's how we get things done.
All right. I don't want to get bogged down, but I like your comment, Will be. Guys, the best thing I can tell you is go to Knife Rights and get that Legal Blade app, and that's going to be your best choice to figure out what's legal where and what's not legal where. Go check that out. People are going to tell you that. I was at an event and I was cutting a real small fixed blade, and I was cutting, somebody had wadded up a bunch of gaff tape, duct tape, basically around a cable, and I was cutting it away, and a cop came up and tried to confiscate it from me and tell me I wasn't allowed to have it. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't leaving if you want to take me off the job, and this isn't leaving my pocket. And eventually his boss came up, another police officer, and said, "You're crazy. That's fine." So yeah,
I'm glad it worked out that way. It doesn't always.
It doesn't always. You are correct, but thankfully, there's on a game day, usually for basketball or football, there's plenty of cops around, so you can be a little more patient, and hopefully you'll get one with a level head. But yeah. So yeah, Legal Blade. That's exactly right. That's what I was talking about.
And Legal Blade both has the laws of the 50 states and some of the major cities in the states. It also has links where you can find your local law in states where we haven't accomplished preemption, where state law doesn't preempt local laws being more strict than state law. And we also have a section both on our website and on the Legal Blade on what to do if you're stopped, and how to deal with the law enforcement officer and avoid the kind of problems that are going to make life tough for your attorney trying to defend you. I mean, it starts out with don't say anything and goes from there. But we provide those resources because we know we're not finished. We have a long way to go. And there are states and there are law enforcement officers who don't know the law. So we give you the information to avoid
getting in trouble.
Hopefully having problems or making it much more difficult.
Yep. All right. So, guys, we're, the most important thing for you to get out of this whole conversation. Well, two important things. Number one, three. Okay. I'm gonna give you three. Number one, I know Doug personally, and I'm going to tell you, this is not some fly-by-night guy that's going to go to Hawaii on your money. Okay. Unless there's a suit in Hawaii. Okay. This is a real guy.
Which we had a challenge in Hawaii this year. Hawaii was not on my schedule at all. And, that was sending our lobbyists to Hawaii on a few days' notice to stop a terrible bill.
Very expensive.
very expensive, not on my dance card,
Not on your
but,
dance card.
but we respond even
Right.
when it's something like that.
Yeah. So number one, you can trust Doug. Okay, Doug's legit. He's a good dude. Number two,
Thank you.
he's looking out for what you want to do with your collection, with your knives, and number three, you're helping a great cause, and you get a chance to win something. I mean, how often do you get that? Most of the time when we say here, give to this charity, you may or may not get anything out of it. You got a chance to win some really cool prizes. So go ahead, Doug. You were going to say something.
No, you're doing great. You're hired.
All right. I'm working for Knife Rights. Bye, guys.
You get paid the same as hell.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, another way I always want to do this, Tim, can you go grab a link if there are any available for Doug's knives? And Doug, if you want to give a pitch. So Doug just made a comment and he's exactly right. He's taking a very pitiful salary. So the way he keeps this going is through his designs. And Doug, you want to go ahead and talk about that? I appreciate it. Yep.
The RSK line, the Mark 1 G2 line, available in manual, full size, and auto with the cable lock. Bright orange. You won't lose it as easily.
Yeah.
Sales of my knives help keep a roof over our head and allow me to spend the time doing what I do. Knife Rights takes up probably 95% of my day. Most of it spent trying to raise money. The rest spent trying to actually get stuff done. I think my knives have a pretty good reputation.
Yep, they do.
Made for me by Hogue.
Great,
very good quality.
Great contour grips, very good ergonomics. Yep, absolutely.
So stop by Knife Works and take a look. When you purchase there, it allows me to spend time doing Knife Rights, which I could not do if I didn't have that income. And you'll get, I think, one of the best knife values on the planet.
I think you're right. Yep. And Rory says he's got a mini and a large. That's cool with modded scales. Very cool. Like that kind of stuff. So that's great. So guys, real quick, we're gonna let Doug go. I don't want to keep him too long, but I'm
happy to talk.
Okay, cool. If you've got
whether anyone's interested in hearing is it?
Well, I mean, of course we are. But guys, if you got questions, ask them now, and let's see what Doug says to your questions. I saw one already, Doug, and this is going to be an uncomfortable question, but I'll start with it. It's great. Not that anybody's calling you old or anything, Doug, but the question is, do you have like an understudy, a protege, somebody working with you that when you're ready to hang up the proverbial hat, is there somebody kind of working to come up underneath you and work on this?
There are people I work with who could possibly step in.
There you go.
Look, I'm only 72.
You got time.
As my wife and I explained to our financial guy when we first met and were interviewed, and he asked, what were your retirement plans? We both simultaneously answered a pine box.
Right, there you go.
So, absent something serious happening, and knock on wood, the doc says I'm in pretty good health for an old guy. We're going to keep fighting.
There you go.
I'm good for at least another 5 or 10 years, I think.
There you go. That works. Is there a RSK in the giveaways? Is there?
I don't know. I think we gave them away in the early bird.
In the early birds. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. More links. Thank you for helping us in California with that 2-inch law. Cat Scratch says.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Welcome. Donate so we can continue.
Yeah, I can donate so they can finish it up. Exactly. Doug, I'm going to ask you a question. Where are you, as far as your kind of goal for this? I mean, are we behind? Are we getting close? How are we doing?
So when I started Knife Rights back in 2006,
Yep.
there were an awful lot of people in the industry who told me I was not only crazy, but the odds of repealing a knife ban, particularly a switchblade ban, anywhere were zero. We're now at, I don't know, 56 or 57 bills and lawsuits that we have won, repealing knife bans and protecting knife owners. We started actively at 2010. So I think I have exceeded everyone's expectations, including my own.
I was more talking about with the fundraising in this Ultimate Steel Spectacular.
Fundraising?
How are we doing?
This is a difficult year.
Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. I think we talked briefly at Blade Show, and you said
let's face it. People are concerned. There's a lot of stuff happening economics wise, and I get it. But the difficulty is not only do my expenses not stop when we're trying to do this stuff. Pre-COVID, a typical flight for my lobbyist was $700 or $800. Post-COVID, it is rare to have a flight less than $1,000.
Wow.
And we're not talking first class here. We're talking typically a last minute coach class seat.
Right. That's what's happening.
Because while we can plan some things out, most of the things that my lobbyist has to go work on, we find out about 2 or 3 days before, if we're lucky. Sometimes it's literally, I need you in some state capital tomorrow morning.
Wow.
And those tickets do not come cheap. And the fact that Todd is willing to oftentimes sit in the middle seat for 2 or 3 or 4 hour flight, credit to him, because that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
And he's been doing it with me since 2010. I mean, we have been an effective team, but it costs money. And I know some people are hurting.
I wanted people to hear from you that, because I felt that you don't ever come on here going, oh, come on guys, we're way behind. But I wanted to say it. I felt like you were behind, and I wanted, if you guys, if you need a little extra pressure, they could use the help. So
we definitely can. This has been for every nonprofit I know.
Yep. Been a rough year.
It has been a rough year.
Yeah. So I raised funds for a radio station that we do, a network. We do the same thing. We do fundraising twice a year, and it's definitely been a little like pushing a noodle up a chalkboard. So, but yeah, it's rough.
We don't have any noodles in Knife Rights.
pushing a fixed
it's all
blade
steel. It's all sharp.
Find a Gog says, what's a concise rundown of the California knife law now? Well, I don't know if we want to go into that, but what are we trying to change, I guess?
So California law currently limits a switchblade carry under 2 inches, which is why you have like the out the fronts and autos with 1 9/10 of an inch blades, just under 2 inches. There is some debate whether it's legal to possess auto with a longer blade. A significant consensus says yes. There are some interesting court cases that suggest that's not the case. But if we win our lawsuit, then that solves that problem as well.
Right.
I don't have any. I have plenty of instances where people have been arrested walking around with a auto with a blade over 2 inches or bigger. There's only this few number of cases that I'm aware of where someone was arrested for possessing in their home an auto with a knife blade over 2 inches. So I don't think that's a particularly big risk, but I am not a lawyer, and this is not legal advice.
Right, right, exactly.
We're in the Ninth Circuit in California. We knew this was going to be tough, but this may sound odd, but we need a loss to contrast with, for example, Minnesota or the Federal Switchblade Act lawsuit, where we will hopefully get a win, because you can't take the issue to the Supreme Court and likely get them to listen to you unless you have a split between the circuits. So
right.
This is when people talk about, long term. This is a case where we've been working on this stuff for a couple of years. This is probably a 5 or 6 year project easily. I mean, our lawsuit against New York City ran 9.5 years.
Wow.
Okay. And went to the Supreme Court, and it was only a week before conference at the Supreme Court when Governor Cuomo, after vetoing our bill to fix the problem twice, finally signed the bill after the legislature passed our bill with only one nay vote in the entire legislature. But that was almost a decade in court. So there are states where we have had to go back, a half a dozen times to get a bill passed. But you can't just give up. You can't just give up.
No, you can't. And guys, I just put a link in the chat. If you're wondering, has Knife Rights done anything? Go look at the page that I just posted in the chat. And this is in 15 years what they've done. And so go check that out. We won't dig deep into it, but I like what Gene set up here. He's got his 11-year-old son with him, and he's so happy he learned the name Doug Ritter today, what he's doing to make things easier for knife nuts in the making. So
that's very heartwarming. Thank you.
Yeah, we need to tell our kids about this stuff. They need to understand while we're teaching them about knife safety and why we use them and how we use them. We need to also teach them about the legality of it, and sure, insert some of our, that's a silly law, isn't it? But it is a law. And talk about knife rights. So yeah, absolutely. If I buy a knife from Mr. Ritter at KnifeWorks, we will be helping the cause. Absolutely.
The money does not, just to be clear, the money doesn't go directly to Knife Rights, but that income,
you're helping Doug be able to do this.
allows me to be able to do this. Otherwise it would be unaffordable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Tim, Troy points out, don't forget the app, correct? Don't forget the Knife Rights app.
That's our Legal Blade app.
Yep. People have been posting the link in the chat. So if you guys have any questions about that, that chat has been linked. That app has been linked about 5 times in the chat. So my moderators are the best in the business.
Michael Chavez notes you have to have a FOID card in Illinois to purchase an automatic knife, which you also need to buy a gun. That's an interesting story. We had worked for a number of years in Illinois to try to make autos legal. They were banned, 100% banned in Illinois. Probably no surprise to some folks. And we finally ran into a chairman of the committee that we had to get through, who was determined to require you to have a concealed carry permit. So you would have to go through all the rigmarole, including going to the range and qualifying and everything else, to carry an auto. And
wow.
And, this was a case of where Todd had to be in one state capital. I went to Illinois, and I sat down with the chairman, and I explained to him, this makes no sense. There are a lot of knife carriers who don't own firearms. What are they supposed to do? Go rent a pistol or something to go through a qualification for something that they will never carry and can't legally carry in certain parts of the state. Um, and we talked. He said, "Well, okay, so what if we say they have to have a Floyd card?" And this was a make or break it. I mean, either I was leaving that meeting with something, or I was leaving that meeting with nothing, which is sometimes how it works. And so we settled on the Floyd card, which is like $5. Even a kid could get it if his parent sign or guardian signs off on it. So yeah, it's annoying, but hey, we got the ban repealed. So
right.
That's how it works sometimes.
It's you got the ban repealed. You just got to jump through a hoop. So that's I mean, that's better than it was for sure. So, but yeah, Addicted to Blades 2 carries a flamethrower. That's hilarious. Find a Gog says, I live in Oregon. Is it about as good as it gets here, or is there work to be done?
There is work to be done in Oregon. Oregon does not have preemption. Concealed carry is still an issue there. Oregon, well, basically the entire left coast is almost impossible to get things done through through the legislature. Lord knows we have tried in Washington for at least a decade, and we've gotten close, but there's always been something. So that will be a case of where we get legal precedent set. And sometimes, if we end up winning in the Ninth Circuit, as we hope to do in the long run, Ninth Circuit covers all of those states. And then we can go to the states and go, hey, look, do you really want to spend the next few years going through a court case, or how about we just fix this? And sometimes the legislators will be reasonable, and sometimes they're just assholes. But but we are unusual in that we are the only Second Amendment organization that gets support from the left side of the aisle on a regular basis. I mean, we have Dems who sponsor some of our bills. So Texas is a perfect example. So we just keep plugging along.
Yep.
I mean, we don't know what the word no means.
So I want to emphasize the importance of something Doug said a minute ago, because there was a question up the chat that I forgot to ask you. And I think it's important that you guys hear what Doug just said. Somebody asked earlier, why can't you just do this stuff over the internet instead of flying people in? And I think what Doug said is nothing was happening, nothing was moving. And we sat down and got in their face and had a one-on-one conversation where we were able to make something move. And
we get things done by showing up.
Yep.
That is.
I wanted to hear you say that, but that was my guess.
We are not very important to almost anyone. Okay. So Todd and occasionally I have to go to the state capitals. We have to go to National Assembly of Sportsmen's Caucuses. We have to meet these legislators and convince them that we have something worth fighting for.
Right.
And then, oftentimes help them get over their own biases, or
which are really emotional,
ignorance,
right? It's just an emotional knee-jerk thing most of the time.
West Side Story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Is still bouncing around in people's brains. It's amazing. The West Side Story syndrome is I can't tell you the number of times that basically comes up, that this first of all, ignorance of how automatics work and how they're basically no different than any other one-hand opening knife, and how they're no more dangerous.
Do you ever get?
They don't understand that.
Do you ever get to bring a sample to show them what we're looking at, what we're talking about?
Both Todd and I, security sometimes is
Oh
difficult
yeah, I agree.
at the State House. So Todd and I both have trainers that various manufacturers have provided us so that we can walk in and physically show them and let them handle the knives so they can understand what the difference is not
Right.
between, a common one hand opening knife, a gravity knife, a automatic, and how there's no difference in how quickly they open.
Correct.
This is prejudice and bias that goes back to the 50s, and that's what we have to overcome. And a big part of what we do is bringing the facts and reality to legislatures who just have this idea in their head that, these are evil weapons that are only used by criminals and gangs.
Right.
And when you sit down with them and you can say, you can put these knives in their hand, many of these legislators don't carry a pocket knife, have never carried a pocket knife. It just doesn't register on them. And so, an Emerson wave, exactly. So when we go educate them, you could often see sitting across the desk from them that they are having an aha moment.
Right.
Like, oh, these are legal. This is not. I can open them just as quickly.
Right.
Like, yeah. And none of them open as quickly as a small fixed blade in your pocket.
Right. Exactly.
Which is perfectly legal. So, it's an
all
educational
correct.
Process with a lot of these folks.
None of these laws make any sense. They just don't.
Nope.
No.
People ask me, why do we have these laws? And I can go on a long dissertation on how they came about. But the fact is that, like a lot of bans of things, the knife bans make absolutely no much sense.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, Doug, we are going to start to wrap this up because I'm going to get to the giveaway part of it. But so in closing, I'm going to say a little thing, and then you say whatever you want. You can have as long as you want. But guys, what you just heard is a small portion of what this guy's going through, working through. He's passionate about knocking down these laws and making it legal for you to carry what you want. And what the NRA does for weapons, Doug and two other people do for knives. And it's impressive what they have been able to get done with your support. So go over there, guys. Drop those links one more time for me. Go over there to Knife Rights. Guys, seriously, you get a chance to help a great organization, and 2 chances now for the next 6 days. You get 2 chances, 2 drawings to win some stuff. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Tim and Byron and everybody else, appreciate you guys putting up all the links tonight. Thank you. All right, Doug, what's your last sales pitch here? What do we need to tell everybody? What do we need to leave them with?
My sales pitches: go to kniferights.org or ultimatesteel.org. Please help us continue to succeed in this fight. I can't do it without your help. I wish I could. If I win the lottery, I'll let everyone know. But the odds of that are slim, but the odds of us continuing to succeed are good with your support. So kniferights.org, ultimatesteel.org. Please, we need your help.
And there's 115 people in here. I'd love to see a good portion of you guys do that. And do me a favor, when you're in other chats this week, you're in other live streams, remind the host of the live stream about this. Remind them.
Please. Our biggest problem
is
getting the word out, because the social media folks don't love us either. So
well, I'm always here for you. You know that, Doug. I always try to see you at Blade Show, and I always try to have you on at least once or twice a year. So we'll do that. We'll keep on doing it. We'll keep beating the drum. I think I've seen this regulatory garbage and what it takes to get it done, and I think it's awesome that there's somebody. Think if there wasn't a knife rights, guys, I would still be in a state where I can't have any autos, and I have several. And there's another one I want to get soon. But yeah, it's they're out there working, so help them out if you can, guys. So thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Casey.
Appreciate your patience and for working out your microphone issue there. Thank you.
You bet. You all have a great evening and a great week. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Guys, I don't know what else to say. That guy is the real deal. So I hope you enjoyed having him on. There you go. Gorilla just donated. Whoa, the chat is going. Very cool, Gorilla. Thank you. And if just 50 of you guys went on there and gave $20, that's a start. I mean, that is a start. So if you can do anything, I would really appreciate it. And here's the thing. I don't do this every week. I don't talk about this all the time, but when I do talk about it, I will definitely talk about it. So that's what we've done tonight. Just donated. Thank you, Backcountry Dave. Appreciate it. And yeah, give it the level you can give at. Very nice, Robert. Robert donated a while back. I know Tim did. I know Jim did. There's a lot of folks that have done this already, and I appreciate you guys. And even if you don't win, it's your money's going to a great dude and a great cause. So that is awesome. Yep, been a member for 3 years. Nice, Jim. Thanks to all those who have donated. Absolutely. Finally, a charity I can get behind. Yeah, Robert, there's nothing saying you can't go back on there and give another donation. That's exactly right. You can do it again. You can keep on going. If you got $20 this month and $20 last month and whatever, or even $20 next month after after the drawings are over, you can do that too. Just donate and always support those who fight for our Second Amendment rights. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you're welcome, Derek. I love having Doug on. 50 people at $20. That's plane tickets to go fight a battle. Right. Exactly. Splitting slices. It's like I said, it's a start. It's not the finish, but it's a start. Thanks to Doug for standing up for our knife rights. Thanks very much, my friend. Sorry I'm late. Yeah. Very cool, Ed. Thank you for being a member. There's your Daleka salute. We appreciate Doug very, very much. Wait, it's 77 degrees in the desert, Neil? Well, that's pretty good. Who just said they just donated? I saw it. Donated when it started. We'll do it again. Makuso just donated. Nice. You have that knife? Nice, dude. They have some of his knives on sale at Knife Works and Magna Cut for $189. That's a heck of a deal. I've reviewed, I think, I don't know if I've done the fixed blade or not, but I've reviewed both folders and I love them very, very much. Yeah, he's the real deal, Kodiak. Very much so. Very much so. So very, very cool. All right, guys, we're going to move towards the giveaway, but seriously, if you can do it, do it. It's going to be worth it. Thank you, Keith. Keith just donated as well. Appreciate it, Keith. Dust Storm. Whoa. So Haboob. Isn't that what they call them? I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's like that. Oh, yeah. Hogue started with not good Magna Cut, and people complained, and they worked their way to where their Magna Cut's pretty good now, for sure. Absolutely. All right, let's move towards the giveaway. Let's see what I got over here. I don't even remember. It's been hours ago. I got a lot of stuff. That's what it looks like. All right, so I don't think we have a bunny. I haven't seen Ashlyn tonight. About time, Keith. Come on. Knife Rights repealed the auto ban here in Delaware and raised the legal carry size to 3.5. I never thought it would happen. There you go, Blaze Burger. That's awesome. Yeah, it's supposed to get down in the 50s tonight. Knives Fast. Do I get 2 entries in the giveaway, Casey? No. Nobody unsubbed. All right, goodbye. I'm just kidding. All right, so we have Butter Knives Fast number 220 tonight, signed by the man himself, Trev. We have a pile of swag tonight. We got all the Knives Fast and Tempest stuff. Now, okay, listen up. If you win tonight, there is a veteran's coin in there. If you're not a veteran, please do not keep this. Find a veteran and gift it to them, okay? Please do that for me. Now there's everything. There's pins and pin blades. There is Oh Father. There's Big Red. There's Lefty. There's Kelly's Mishmash. Shoot, I always forget people. There is the one who gave the stuff last week, Casey. Why are you Rebel Rouser? Gee whiz. Sharp AF. There's everything in here. There is so much stickers. It is just packed with stickers and some candy from Tim B as well. Okay. Some was from Tim and some was from Rebel Rouser. I don't know. Then we have a Tim B. I know Tim gave me this to give away. This is a Tim B Compass Shark. Very cool. Yeah, Chuck, I bet they would. Actually, it was a Haboob. Yep. I can gift it to it. Yes, you can do that, Gabe. I don't think it's cool to keep it if you're not a veteran. Yeah. All right. And then, oops, wait a minute. I forgot two other things. We have a Kelly's Mishmash paracord keychain in some really cool colors. Desert and orange, I think, is what I would say. And then we have a P&W Funworks pin that we unboxed earlier in the live stream. I think this one looks like a spindle from an old chair. Really, come on, focus. Not on my hat, on the pin. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that'll be in there. Dust Storm looks like the apocalypse. So is it still going? Wow. I wonder if, hold on, let me see something. Let me see if Ryan Hall is on. If he is, we may, wait a minute. Whoever said they were unsubscribing because there was no bunny, come back. Wait, she's got to get it ready first.
I ran that tape.
She's got to get it ready first, but she's here.
Today 141.
But I don't know if Ryan. 141 is correct.
Wow, I actually remembered.
Yeah, you're not such a dork after all. I didn't mean it. You are.
I don't know. This is one of my best. I don't know.
This is one of your best? I think she's being facetious. Oh, what just happened? It doesn't look like Ryan Hall is alive. I was hoping I'd get some camera shots of the dust storm, but no, doesn't look like it. Resubbed. Oh, this is tiny. This is the, oh my gosh. Okay. This is the number 141. I forgot Killer Bunny. You ready? Duh. Ashlyn, have you watched Neza?
Neja? I haven't watched Neja.
Nope.
I've watched the first.
There
Neja,
is tonight's
like
comical bunny. I don't think I have to take a picture of this one for your mom, but I probably should anyway. I don't
know. It's one of my favorite bunnies.
That's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take a picture for mom. I don't want to get in trouble. Got it. What do you guys think? Oh, nice. Very cool. Who said they would get me new stickers? Robert. Cool. You know what, Robert? I think, did I put, oh, you know what? I didn't put one of yours in tonight. Hold on. Let me go over here. Because I got them in the wrong drawer now. Let me get one of Robert's stickers out here. I usually do, and I think I forgot tonight. Daggone it. Where are they? There we go. All right, so we're putting one of, I think I forgot last week too, Robert. I think you should hit me. Thank you for not making the bunny anatomically correct. I can't.
Why would I ever do that?
I have Casey and no bunny. Oh no, Neil. My feelings are hurt. Yeah, they should be. All right, so we have a crazy KC Robert sticker going in the giveaway. I forgot. It's such a small bag. It fell down in there and I forgot it. Oh, Thank you for reminding me. All right. Well,
That's
thank
the
you.
kind of bunny I would have drawn when I was like 5.
Yeah, but what's wrong with it? It's fine. All right. The cutest bunny ever. Yep, it is. That's how I used to draw. That's how I still draw.
On all of my notes from church and stuff.
Remember? That's right. Yeah. Addicted to Blades 2 is 88 subscribers from 10,000. Check him out. Very cool, John. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we got here. We have, can the Crazy KC sticker be used as postage? No. This is the Rosecraft Blades Mud Creek Congress. You get the lovely Burlwood version. That is the Mud Creek Congress. And then the next one, I can't believe I'm giving this away on just a regular night giveaway. This is a pretty fancy one. We're going to give away 2 knives tonight. The second one comes in this really cool case. And it is the Takray Tyron. I was saying Tyrion. I think it's Tyron, and it's in ZDP 189 and titanium. It's a button lock. We're giving this away tonight. What am I doing? There we go. But yeah, really cool. Rugged. What are we saying? Rugged? Moose Duty. Hello. All right. So that's what we're doing tonight. Those 2 and all that goodies and stuff. All right. So here's the deal. We're going to put up, well, I'm not even ready, but we're going to put up a hashtag on the screen in here in just a moment. And you will have 2 minutes once I put the hashtag up to enter into the giveaway. Okay. You'll have 2 minutes, and all you do is enter the hashtag exactly like you see it on the screen. Okay. So you will see it on the screen and you will type it exactly like you see it. You only need to type it once. As a matter of fact, please do not enter more than once. Do not enter from multiple accounts, 1 per person. You have 2 minutes to enter. At the end of that 2 minutes, we will draw, and then you will have 2 minutes to respond in the chat that you were here so I can give you some instructions, okay? And if you do not have a U.S. mailing address, do not enter because I will not ship it to you, okay? I will not ship it. 15 away from 3K, says Kodiak. Check him out. I am, since everybody else is giving what they are, what's my next milestone? I'm 322 away from 36,000. There you go. Yeah, refresh your live stream. If you're behind in the chat, nice, oh father. Very cool, dude. Very cool. I hope Doug gets a bunch of people donating the knife and just tonight and really gets a big smile out of it, man. He's such a good dude. He is such a good dude. So thanks to all for doing that. I appreciate it. Now, Ed, how did you know that's the hashtag? I haven't even put it up on the screen yet. Ed is a prognosticator, guys. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Here's your hashtag. Okay, go. You got 2 minutes. How did you do that, Ed? Yeah, there you go, Anasso. Ritter rocks. There you go. Because I'm smart, you just know what I'm going to do, right? There you go. Let's see your entries. All right. And we will draw. Again, if you do not have a U.S. mailing address, do not enter. I will not ship it outside the U.S. Whoa, chat has been bombed. Very cool. All right, I got to close some windows here real quick. I got too much stuff open, and it's getting confusing. All right, there we go. I think I got it. Well, then I'm going to start making up funny ones, Kathleen. I'm going to start just doing a hashtag like doodly 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 or something, since everybody can figure out what I'm doing. Yes, I am a simple man. Very much. Mama told me to be a simple kind of man. So that's what I did. I don't know. So anyway, very, very cool. Yeah, 322 subs away from 36,000. We might be able to do the 40,000 by the end of the year thing. I'm actually starting to believe that it could happen. Okay. Oh gosh, Robert, thank you. About 45 seconds and we will draw. This flashlight's pretty cool. I was checking this out. This is a pretty cool one. I don't know. I got to figure it out. It's got a lot of stuff going on, but oh, it's coming for me. Very cool. Pretty bright. I love the dimmer. The dimmer thing does it for me on this one. 30 seconds and we're drawing. 30 seconds. I didn't see your entry. Derek, I hope you spelled it right. It's just knife rights. One word. Yep. Doodly doo. Storm Runner Media. Okay, maybe I'll check it after we do the drawing. Oh, was covering it. Okay. Thank you, Pretty Fly. All right, 15 seconds. We will draw in 15 seconds. Drawing for this in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! 102 entries. Very, very nice. We're going to see who our winner is, and I hope you're here. Let's see. It is Ground Fog. Ground Fog, you still here? Wow. I'm choking to death. I think I'm getting sick. Sadness. Oh, man. That pen is out of ink. Now that Aries said that, now my pen's out of ink. It's all your fault, Aries. Ground Fog, are you here? Where is the Ground Fog? I'm looking. There he is. Ground Fog. Hello and congratulations. Very, very cool. Very good for you, sir. Oops, I thought I clicked on his. There we go. No way. Ground Fog, here's what you do. You need to send me an email. knivesfast@gmail. There we go. Tim B's on it. knivesfast@gmail.com. I need your channel name, Ground Fog. I need your real name. I need your mailing address. And please grab a screenshot right now and of you on this channel and send me that screenshot, okay? If you send it in the next hour, 30 minutes to an hour, probably 30 minutes actually, I will get it out tomorrow. If you don't, it won't go out till the next day because I'm going to get out of here and start getting ready for bed. So I'm pooped. It's been a long day, and I got a trip out of town tomorrow to get my finger looked at. Yeah, so very, very cool. All right, so what'd you say, Storm Runner Media? I think that's what he said. Let's see if they're still live. Probably not, because that's my luck. Oh my goodness. All right. See, we got to get off of here soon because I'm literally dying. Storm. I thought I was subscribed to them. I should be. Are they? Ooh, it is live. All right. I don't want to hear your ad. All right, let me get past the ad, and then we're gonna look at this for a minute. This looks wild. Let's see if they still got a good. Now it just looks like that, but they. What just happened? Hold on. Here we go, having computer issues again. All right, over here. So now it just looks like that, But there was, I'm going to see if I can go backwards on the stream a little bit and show, because, yeah, look at this. Look at that. And this is, who all's in this right now? Raise your hand in the chat if you're in this. Oh my gracious, that is wild. Ah! Paladin, Arizona is where this. That is crazy. So live doesn't look nearly as impressive. It just looks like a rainstorm. But the first part, that looks pretty dang crazy. So who in the chat? Kathleen's in it. Mick is. Looks like Indiana Jones. It's called a haboob. Literally, that's what it's called. Yes, exactly, Lou. We're all in the process of dying, but we're not done yet. It is moving north now. The dust is right over me, says Kathleen. That's not good. Yeah, stay safe. So what, you got to have somebody come clean your house off when this happens? Matisfaction was in here. Matt, are you still here? That's crazy. Not hey, bub. Haboob. Hey, bub. Yes, it's a dust storm. It's exactly what it is. I want to back up. Whoops. I want to back up one more time and just show that part. That is wild looking. Just look at that. Let's bring it up. Where's full screen? There it is. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, and double yikes. It's just a giant cloud of dust coming at you. Yikes. That is crazy. Oh, this is even crazier right here. Look at this. And of course, he was breaking up at the time, and somebody was becoming a member. Wow. That's crazy. Connecting to media. Oops. All right. Well, anyway, you get the point. That is craziness. So we'll take that down. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. I think I think Doug was awesome, and it's Tatooine, exactly, Skull. That's what it looks like. Thanks to all my moderators. Thanks to Mrs. Freak Show, and to Jim and Tim and Byron and Keith. Thanks to and Bluminati. Gosh, see, I'm gonna forget people. Thanks to all my mods and Freak Show, of course. But yeah, awesome stuff. Very, very cool. People forget we live on a planet, not in one. Exactly. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one tonight. I thought it was a pretty fun one. Doug's an awesome dude. I'll always have Doug on. He's just the best. So appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks to Ash for the bunny at the last minute. Thank you, rule number 9. Yeah, I mean, I hope I get better news from that one than my news last week, which is that I'm basically gluten-free for the rest of my life, which is not something I wanted to hear at all. But, you know, it is what it is. There could be worse things. I'm a big bread guy, so I just got to come up with solutions, and we're working on that. You know, but it's not just a rash. It's harmful to my body overall to have any bread anymore. So any kind of gluten. So can't do it. So there we go. I love gluten as well, but I can't have it anymore. So it is what it is. I'm not going to die or anything. I'm not pleased with it, but it's all fine. But yeah, I can eat infinite peaches. Yes, I like peaches too. Man, why is this not folding? What is keeping me from folding this? All right. Oh, really, Kodiak? You're really going to tell me that? You're like my wife. She'll go down the street here and buy some sourdough bread from a neighbor and then bring it in the house. And I'm like, really? Really? One of my favorite things, sourdough bread. But it is what it is. All right, guys. All ready to go for Ground Fog when I get his email, and we will go from there. So thanks, you guys. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. Bye-bye. See ya, see ya, see ya.